What's up, travel fam? Welcome back to a new video. If this is your first time stopping by, hello, my name is Sade. I'm so happy to have you all joining me on another adventure during this beautiful autumn season. So as you saw in the title, today we're exploring the Nutmeg State, which is such a cute nickname, especially for fall. It's my first time visiting Connecticut, but it has been on my list for some time now, ever since I moved up into this region of the country. There's something about this area that's just so accessible for travel, especially with Amtrak connecting all these charming states and towns along the Northeast Corridor. I can easily hop on a train and be in a whole new place in a matter of hours. I mean, it's honestly one of my favorite things about living in Maryland. But back to today's trip. New Haven is known for its gorgeous landscapes, especially during the fall, and of course it's home to Yale University, one of the most renowned universities in the country. The mix of history and beauty here I bet will feel so unique, and I'm really excited to explore it all with you. But first, I think we all know what we need. Breakfast at a cute and trendy cafe. It's still early, and after that long train ride, some coffee is definitely calling my name. So let's head inside, grab a bite, and get this day started right. Welcome to New Haven, Connecticut. That was super cute and delicious. Such a great way to start off the day. And I'm so happy that I have incredible weather today on this fall autumnal day. Anyway, we are headed next to the Yale Art Gallery and Museum, I think it's called. It's free admission, so I kind of planned out a few things, you know, based on this map that I created on Google Maps, just kind of like a self-walking tour deal, and I'm hoping that it's efficient enough to be able to get all of the things that I wanted to see today down, because I have about 6 hours before my train leaves back to Maryland. So I'm already a little bit behind schedule, so let's go check out this museum. All right, here we are at the Yale University Art Gallery, a definite must-see if you're in New Haven. Quick little history tidbit for you. Yale University itself is actually named after Elihu Yale, a Welsh merchant who was one of the early big donors to the school. Ever since it was founded in 1701, the name Yale has been woven into the city's history, and it really adds this feeling of stepping back into time as you explore the area. Now, even though the art gallery isn't officially a part of Yale University, it is affiliated and offers tons of educational programs for the students here. And the best part, admission is completely free. They even offer free lockers to store any big bags, since you can't bring those into the gallery. The gallery's been around since 1832 and has this expansive collection that spans so many cultures and time periods. For example, their Grecian exhibit is absolutely stunning. The level of detail in these ancient sculptures and artifacts, y'all, it really gives you chills when you think about the craftsmanship that went into every single piece. And then check this out too. The gallery has this incredible collection of old coins on display. It's really fascinating, you know, how much thought was put into money as a form of art back then. You know, people carried these intricately designed coins, and now we're just over here tapping our phones to pay. How times have changed, right? What's also great is that the gallery spans several floors, and every part is ADA accessible, so everyone can enjoy the full experience. They even offer tours if you're interested in getting a deeper look at the history and the context of some of these pieces. From the unique sculptures to the timeless paintings and relics of the past, this place has a little bit of everything, and I honestly wouldn't miss it if you're a fan of art and history. I wish I had more time to soak it all in, but with just a few hours left on this day trip, I've got to keep moving. Next up, we're off to explore Yale University's campus itself, so let's go check it out. What a peaceful walk through the green on my way to the visitor center. Did I mention that fall is my favorite season? Anyway, what is a visit to New Haven without visiting the beating heart of the city, its university? As mentioned earlier, Yale is one of the most prestigious colleges in the country, if not the world. And luckily, you don't have to be a student to visit. The university offers free tours to the public, hosted by undergraduate students. And because the campus mainly comprises of the city center, the tour hits up all of the points of interest that I had planned to see today anyway, which is great. Our guide today, who was excellent, comes from Iran. She's studying economics and global affairs, which makes me so happy to hear because representation and diversity in voices and experience, in my opinion, are so important. And to that point, she said that each of the 12 resident colleges at Yale are representative of the different types of people and backgrounds and demographics of the student body. She talked to us about some of Yale's most infamous alumni, including the statue of this guy, I forget his name, in which students superstitiously believe that if you rub the top of his foot, it's good luck. I guess it can't hurt. Some fun facts about the school. So, Yale is the third oldest institution of higher education in the U.S. 80% of its undergraduates live in university housing, 94% of which come from out of state, which is a mind-blowing figure to think about because if you grew up in America, you know college has become more and more unaffordable for in-state students, let alone those who come from out of state or abroad for that matter. And to that point, about 20% of the student body is composed of international students, and about 50% receive some form of financial aid. Yale has also produced 5 U.S. presidents, 19 Supreme Court justices, over a dozen living billionaires, and over 50 Nobel laureates. It's ranked within the top 20 schools in the world and offers over 2,000 courses in over 80 different majors. During our tour, we visited some of the resident communities along with other notable locations. If you opt out of joining the tour, be sure to add these next few places to your itinerary. Sterling Memorial Library, which is one of Yale's most iconic buildings and libraries. There are public spaces open to visitors during specific hours. However, other areas, for obvious reasons, are only limited to Yale students. We passed Yale Law School, which has been ranked #1 law school in the country year on year. And unfortunately, there are a few stops where we were only able to visit on the outside, such as the University Commons, Dining Hall, and the Beinecke Rare Book and Manuscript Library. More on that later. But honestly, because of the historic architecture of all the campus buildings, it's hard not to get left behind on this walking tour, just mesmerized by how beautiful the campus is. The last and final stop is the campus bookstore, and if you mention it at checkout that you were a part of the tour, they'll offer you a 10% discount on books and merchandise. Overall, the tour lasted about an hour and a half. Be sure to wear comfortable shoes, y'all. And since I didn't get to go inside one of the must-visit spots on my list, these comfy shoes are coming in handy as I walk my way back. Welcome to the Beinecke Rare Book and Manuscript Library. Its marble facade allows light to filter through while also protecting the collections from any harsh lighting. Its central glass tower houses millions of books and manuscripts, including the pen that President Lincoln used to sign the Emancipation Proclamation. How dope is that? By the way, this campus is incredibly beautiful, and I'm so happy that we have great weather today, and it's just even more stunning in fall. What an incredible day this has been. I could totally see why our guide, who is an international student, said that she chose Yale, not just for the institution and its excellence, of course, but the community is so cute. The town is, it feels like a college town, but it's still small enough where you have like these cute little mom and pop shops and restaurants, and it's just, this campus is incredibly beautiful. It's right in the heart of New Haven. It's in walking distance, which is something, a town honestly that I would prefer to live in if I had to settle down somewhere where I don't have to drive, where I can just walk, you know, to the grocery store, to restaurants, or whatever it might be. Anyways, I have about 2 hours before my train leaves, but I was told there was one stop that I couldn't miss if I was coming to New Haven, and that is pizza. They claim to have the best pizza. I've had some pretty good pizza. I've had pizza in Napoli, Italy, so my standards are pretty high, but we're gonna go check out this really popular restaurant here called Frank Pepe, if I'm not mistaken. It's like a 5-minute walk from where I am, so I'm excited to try it, and then it'll be time to catch my train and head home. Oh my god, I couldn't help myself. As I was talking to you guys, I passed by the cutest little vintage shop, and it was so eclectic, really good quality things. I didn't buy anything, but I just kind of wanted to peruse around and see what they had, see what they had in the store. I overheard the shop owner saying that she sources a lot of her collections from estate sales, and then also people come and drop things off, but it's not the most reasonably priced, but if you find something of good quality, I feel like, you know, it's not so bad to buy a beautiful, unique piece from a vintage shop. That's always fun. Holy smokes, I see a line to get into this place. That's how you know there's probably really good pizza. Let's see if I get in. Despite the long line, the wait was only about 15 minutes, which was great. By the way, if you're curious about traveling solo but the idea makes you a bit nervous, try starting small, like taking yourself out to dinner first and then work your way up from there. I ordered a white pizza with spinach, ricotta, and mozzarella. So delicious. Definitely worth the hype. That is a wrap for New Haven. Man, I had such a wonderful day. I'm so happy that I came to visit this quaint, beautiful, collegiate town, especially during autumn season. Perfect day trip if you guys want to come out here. Hi, officer.
Hello.
I highly recommend it. Anyways, my train was a little bit delayed home, but I'm gonna see if I can catch an earlier train that was also delayed, but should get me home a little bit faster. So I'm heading over to the track now. I want to thank you guys again for tuning in to this video. I greatly appreciate it. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, be kind, leave a thumbs up for your girl. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. Wishing you guys a wonderful start to your holiday season. People are watching me film. It's so awkward, but I don't care. I do it for you guys, and I hope that you enjoy it. Thank you guys again, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.